Virgos, hey, hey, let's get into this, shall we, Virgos? All right, so what does Virgo need to either know or be mindful of or think about? What's the thing that is out there that Virgo is maybe needing to be brought to the forefront? We have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is it's about love. It's about sensitivity. It's about kindness. I think Virgo, there's a lot more support around Virgo than what they realize. This could be somebody's in love with Virgo. We have a Four of Wands. It either says Virgo has a huge potential right now to have a very happy home, to be very cherished. There is, this is on Virgo's timeline. This is on Virgo's path. Temperance. Also, a calm and peaceful home specifically is very much, in the cards. No pun intended. Is very much in the cards for our Virgo. We have a Page of Wands. We have a King of Cups. Okay, we have a matched pair. We got a beautiful, perfectly matched romantic couple. And with that Page of Wands, this feels like, this would be normally the first little step toward, a flicker of interest. I know it hasn't happened yet, but mutually, I think Virgo is so ready for this, and so too is a beautiful King of Cups. This is the energy is out there where two people wanting the same thing are going to end up being drawn together. Now they could meet possibly outside of like a business or something. They both need to go up the stairs, and they politely step aside for the other one. They could unexpectedly shake hands or something along those lines. But with this Four of Wands, it's all about Virgo about to meet their other half. Virgo's about to be face to face with their other pillar. This Temperance card, which is Sag energy, it is about the balance. It's all the right. These are both vessels that are full on their own. These are whole people. Virgo is whole, and so too is this King of Cups. It is the right time of life. It's the right everything. The way Virgo has matured, the way the King has matured, the life experiences that have shaped both characters. It has been, it's like they're chiseled and they're crafted and they're just right to be wanting the same things and to be in the proper like time and headspace to meet each other. I really think that this is a message that says if Virgo has actually thought that they really wanted a partnership and they've been thinking more and more about it lately, it's probably because they're actually really right for it. They're really ready for it. And they're maybe even sensing that their partner is right. Their partner is out there and they're about to meet this partner. It feels like the universe is saying, Virgo, the reason some of the things are coming into your head, I think Virgo has a lot of peace right now. They may be like specifically, I don't know, maybe they enjoy washing their dishes or something. And, they enjoy their home. They enjoy how their life is. I think this Virgo has a lot of self-acceptance, but feels like there's an overall sense of peace, not like, oh my God, I have to meet somebody. Where's my person? I'm so angry at the universe. How come, life isn't going my way? No. This is a Virgo who has a strong sense of peace. They're wherever they're at, their environment, their home, their lifestyle, it fits this Virgo. And all of it is the reminder that Virgo, that's because you're whole. You're living a life that reflects who you are. This could even be a Virgo like dresses in a way that really shows like this is a reflection of who they are. They're not trying to put on a false persona. Their home may actually truly reflect the things that they like, the things, it's not just style that's fashionable. It's like these things represent pieces of my life that I have in and around my home. It is a time where Virgo is definitely open to being more social. I feel like Virgo's happy. All of these little signs along the way are pointing that Virgo, the reason you feel this way is because you're ready for a real partnership and it's right there on the cusp. This is Virgo's meeting somebody that is their forever person very, very, very soon. Can we see more about that? Let's go. This was the first deck I was going to grab, and then I was like, no, I want this other one. Let's take a look. I love Street Priestess's work. I think her decks are so beautiful. Um, I also really like, what is it? CJ McCullen. We got the Knight of Cups here and the Ace of Pentacles. So the universe is saying, yeah, it's obviously things are changing, right? Ace of Pentacles is a brand new day. It's a new everything. It's a new way to do life. It's a new opportunity. Somebody could have cats, by the way, or horses, or somehow like see a white horse somewhere today. That could just be a little side note. This seems though like it's around springtime and when the magnolia trees start to bloom. Specifically, I just think that there's something changing in hearts as a whole right now, because this little cat has their heart being like very much in the forefront, and we have the butterfly that's come out of its cocoon up over the cat's head, almost like mistletoe or something. Like I feel like it's time for a kiss. It could be an unexpected thing that Virgo and this person meet and they wind up doing something like this, like touching hands, or doing something that is unusual for strangers to do. It doesn't have to be like bizarrely they almost lean in and kiss each other because it feels so normal, but it could be something almost like that. Everything's going to feel different with this person. Nothing is going to go the way other connections or romances have. I think things are just going to really click for Virgo and this person, whatever that means. This says it's coming in really soon because the Knights are always action takers. This could be somebody who moves into Virgo's area. They could be, we have the Lover's card. This is definitely happening in Year of the Snake. We have the Serpent right here. We've got this tree where their lives have always been interwoven. It was only a matter of time before they were going to like be in the right place at the right time to actually encounter one another. They share something like a bond. Maybe this is the energetic cord, but there is something that is drawing Virgo and this person together. Strong Gemini on this. Can we just see how is Virgo meeting them? It almost feels like maybe somebody drives a white vehicle too. That white horse keeps standing out to me. Queen of Swords. Virgo may hear their voice first and be like drawn toward the sound, but Queen of Swords says, there's an intellectual component to this first. Virgo could be drawn to someone because they say something, and Virgo overhears it, and it's like, oh, I totally agree with what that person just said. It feels like intellectual stimuli, but it certainly seems as if Virgo is hearing words spoken, because I always look at swords as our thoughts and our words. We have a 7 of Wands and a 5 of Wands. These are numbers that are both divine, and they're also, again, about change. So whatever is happening here, I don't know if Virgo actually notices that this person is like trying to promote change, or if they're even in a sticky situation. We see the cat stuck up here. It could be that Virgo comes over to, give their assistance to somebody. Something along the lines of either this person has, once in a while we just lose control of something. You're walking out of the grocery store with your groceries and, one thing slips, your bag breaks. And then as you try to catch that, you dump 5 other things. It could be like a fumble of something like that almost, that, a near catastrophe or something. And Virgo hears the clatter and turns around to help this person. But it just feels like this is going to be a very happy accident. It feels like however Virgo notices this person. 3 of Wands. And even if Virgo only provides a moment of assistance or something, I kind of think that this person, whoever this King of Cups is, they like watching Virgo go. I don't know if Virgo's got a nice back end or what, but they're very, if they're only in town for a little while or visiting, or they're thinking about moving here or something, they may mention to Virgo that they'll be back in 3 days, 3 weeks. This could be something that this solidifies. I'm definitely moving here because I just met this Virgo. It's like, they already know this is part of my future. Something about what just occurred, even though it might have seemed a little bit zany or crazy or a fumble or something like that. Or maybe it is just somebody's, Virgo overhears this person asking a couple questions or something, and Virgo, steps up and supplies some information. This could be a person who, the King of Cups is asking for information about the area because you're thinking about moving here. And Virgo steps in and says a couple of things that are like, oh, that's a slam dunk. I'm definitely going to be moving here then. Something, I don't know if Virgo talks about like the outdoors or a nearby mountain peak or something like that. But this solidifies something. They can already see their future. And again, maybe it's that they can see their future with this Virgo, but there is something about meeting and then there's a bit of a delay before Virgo gets to see this person again. How's the king feeling? Actually, let's change decks for him. How's the king feeling about Virgo? Because I get the vibe that, like I said, he's kind of left staring after Virgo. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Why? Why are you heartbroken? You just met the person that it seems like you know is your other half. 8 of Cups, because he's pissed that he still has to leave. Virgo meets this person briefly, and then he's kind of devastated because he's got to still leave. Yeah, but it's 3 of Wands. This is 3 days to 3 months. That's not very long, but he doesn't want to go. Wow, Virgo. Virgo makes this person want to stay. Again, with the Queen of Swords. Virgo themselves might say, yeah, I'll talk to you again if you end up moving here or something. Virgo does have a little bit of, the sword up. I kind of have this vibe that if Virgo and this person meet serendipitously, I don't think Virgo wants to go too far as to like, yeah, let's start doing long distance or let's communicate. I think Virgo's like, well, yeah, we had a little conversation. It was nice. But if they do move here, I'll talk to them. Otherwise, it's no dice. I don't think Virgo wants any maybes. I don't think Virgo wants to deal with somebody who isn't necessarily already securely going to be a part of their world. It kind of feels, yeah, it feels like Virgo thinks that this is a one and done conversation. I don't even think, even if these two know that this is possibly going to be an important relationship, I don't see Virgo being like, okay, then I love them and I'm going to be with them. I think Virgo's like been around the block a time or two. And it's like, no matter how much I feel connected to somebody, especially bizarrely right out of the gate, like it feels like they could be my 4 of Wands. I don't let myself go down that road because a lot of things have to go right and people's hearts change and minds change. And, it's easy to meet somebody, get excited, and then they forget all about you. So Virgo's not actually going to stay in touch with this person unless this person is actually in Virgo's world. And right now, they can't be. They're really, really bummed out. It just feels like these two actually do meet at the right time at the right place, because this gives Virgo a chance to kind of be the person who says, even if I think this is amazing, you know what? We'll see what happens. Kind of like Virgo gives this person the chance to be the one who really shows that they want to be in Virgo's world. If they have to leave, if they're gone a lot for a job, or if they were visiting in town and not sure that they're going to live here or move here, Virgo's not dealing with somebody who might or might not really decide that this is something that they want. Well, interestingly enough, that's what allows them the space. Like Virgo's not clinging to them. In fact, Virgo's firmly letting them go. They get all up in their heads about Virgo. They can't stop thinking about this Virgo. They know that this isn't going to work between them and Virgo unless they can be around, is what it looks like. And I think, yeah, it sucks that there's this bit of a delay. It gives them time, though, to think about what they want, to think about what kind of lifestyle they want to live, think about what kind of direction they want to go. And with that Page of Pentacles, this is them getting ready to lay some stuff on the line. I think this is them getting ready to, they'll be the first ones to talk about, like, Virgo, I can't stop thinking about you, met you briefly. Seems kind of crazy to think about changing stuff in life, but I'd like to change some stuff in life. This is, I got to see where this goes with us. They're going to be completely like laying things on the line. They're definitely not going to be hiding out, lying and spying. They're up in their head thinking about stuff. Remember when I said these two are mature grown-ups, right? They're the King and the Queen of Cups. They don't really need to play any games. They don't need to be all up in their heads about like, whether or not they're interested. There's obviously a mutual interest here, but the mechanics of how are we going to pursue this, Virgo's not forcing anything. They're letting this person do what they need to do. And if it should work out, then amazing. That would be amazing. I feel like our divine masculine here is the one who seems to be making all of the concessions and certainly being the action taker to, if he has to travel to get to this Virgo, if he has to change something in his life, he's willing to do it. I have to say, I think this person is like moving across the country, moving across the world, possibly for this Virgo, which is crazy because it almost feels like a love at first sight sort of scenario. It does. But, I didn't really see all the timelines in this. Maybe these two meet, they get to date, they know that they're a good match, but then he still has to leave, go back. Maybe he's here on a vacation or something, or maybe he meets Virgo when he's, only here for a couple of weeks, or maybe in town on a job for 6 months and then he's got to leave again. And Virgo's like, well, I mean, he's leaving me. So that's how that goes. I'm not going to pretend that I think that that's, I can't chase him around or anything. He's going to do what's right for him. Well, he can't bear to be away from Virgo. This is somebody who's changing their life for Virgo. So if Virgo used to have romances where, it was like, oh yeah, they fizzle out and die pretty fast, or I've never had a romance where somebody would like change things because they didn't want to be without me. This is the person who changes things to be with Virgo. And I'm sure Virgo would make concessions for them also. They're a perfectly matched pair, the King and Queen of Cups. But I feel like they are the ones who needed to like broach the subject that I've got to make life changes for us to be together. How do you feel about that? What's Virgo's response going to be? I love the fact that this person is willing to change everything for their Virgo. Two of Swords. Hang on. Virgo is not seeing everything at first. Virgo probably doesn't want to get their hopes up. And then with the Seven of Cups, Virgo knows exactly what they would like, but they're almost like afraid to like ask, we've got two tens, a 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. My impression is that this Virgo has had disappointing romances again and again, and they're almost are like so petrified. Like, could this be real? Like, pinch me. Could this really be real that this person wants to be with me? They're making changes in their life for me. I'm the one they can't do without. Boy, this heals something really deep in Virgo. Their reaction, that's the 9 of Wands in the reverse. But this Virgo's reaction is like, I can't believe this is actually happening. 4 of Cups. Is this all an illusion? Is this all in my head? Am I tripping? No, Virgo, like, receive. We got the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like Virgo will be very willing. We keep seeing, like, Virgo never has clothes on in this whole thing, right? All of these cards, there's naked. And I feel like it's maybe because Virgo's like so raw about this, so real about this. They really want this person. But it's also like, I'll believe it when they're actually here and in my arms. I don't want to like lead myself on or hear these beautiful things and then have it not work out. So I want it to be real and I want it to happen. I think I hear what they're saying, but I just can't quite believe it until it comes all to pass. 6 of Swords, 10 of Wands sideways. Again, it's like this is a turning point in Virgo's whole life. I think Virgo was devastated having this person have to leave at some point, and they're just now able to admit that also, like how sad they were that this person had to go for a period of time. And it's like, this is a change. This is a turning point in my life. This is where my life branches. This is maybe for the first time ever, I'm going to end up with a partner who's really going to be there, who's picking me. Like that's an incredible, like this is Virgo's person, they're willing to change things. And I just don't know that Virgo ever had that before. All right, I'm going to leave this here. Thanks so much for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Bye.